So sometimes TradingView freezes every morning for a few traders. I got a call last week that proves it. Trader from Phoenix spent $3,000 on a machine, not from me, by the way, and he's furious. He says, Eddie, TradingView freezes every single morning. I've got it spread across 3 monitors, and the second the market opens, the charts on my side screens lock up. The computer is a lemon. So I asked him one question. Which monitor freezes? The one you're looking at or the ones off to the side? He pauses for a second, and he says, the side ones. And right there I knew his computer's fine. His computer's not the problem. His browser is the problem, and it's doing exactly what it was built to do. Listen up, because this is going to save some of you a return shipment and $1,000 you don't need to spend. Here's the thing about TradingView that nobody tells you. TradingView isn't really a program in the normal sense. It runs inside your web browser, Chrome, Edge, whatever you've got open. And that one fact changes everything about why it lags, why it freezes, and how you actually fix it. And the reason is because modern updates of modern browsers like Chrome and Edge and all of them have been quietly turned into babysitters. Somebody at Google decided your browser uses too much memory and drains too much battery. So they built in 2 features, and I'm not kidding. They're designed to put your tabs to sleep. One's called Memory Saver, one's called Energy Saver. And here's the thing. They only do it to the tabs you're not actively clicking on, the background ones, the ones sitting quietly off to the side. You see where I'm going with this, right? Your charts on monitors 2 and monitor 3 to your browser, those aren't your trading setup. They're your background tabs. They're idle and they're being ignored. So the browser does it a favor and freezes them. It stops them from updating. It puts them in timeout. And you sit there at 9:31 watching a dead chart, screaming at a computer that's working perfectly. I've taken so many calls over the last year just like this. Same story every time. It's never the lemon they think it is. Whether it's TradingView, Thinkorswim, Web, or NinjaTrader's browser version, same problem. So let me give you 3 fixes in order, easiest to best. Fix number 1, turn off the babysitter. In Chrome, go ahead and click on the 3 dots in the upper right corner, and then click on Settings. Then look for Performance. You'll see Memory Saver sitting there, probably switched on. Switch it off. While you're there, scroll down to the part where you can add sites that should always stay active. Punch in TradingView.com. Now you've told the browser, hands off, this one's working, don't touch it. That all by itself will fix it for half the people who call me. It's free, took 30 seconds, no new computer. Fix number 2. Turn on hardware acceleration. This one's the opposite. You want it on. Again, go to Chrome Settings, then System. Then find Use Graphics Acceleration when available and switch it on, and then restart the browser. What this does is hand the chart drawing job to your graphics card instead of making your processor do it. TradingView's charts use WebGL rendering. Every candle, every line, every drawing, every pine script indicator you're running, that GPU eats that for breakfast. Your CPU chokes on it. Now, full honesty, because I don't want to blow smoke up your ass. On some Windows 11 machines, certain graphics drivers fight with this setting, and it actually can make things worse. So here's your test. Turn it on, trade for 15 minutes. Watch your charts. If it's smoother, you won. If it got choppier, just flip it back off. It just took 15 minutes, and now you know. Fix number 3, and this is the one that just ends the problem altogether. Stop using the browser entirely. Download the TradingView desktop app. It's free. Every plan tier has it. They removed the Windows limit years ago, so you can open as many charts as you want. And here's why it's the winner. It's built on the same charting engine you already know, but it doesn't run inside of Chrome. It's its own standalone program built on the Electron framework. So Chrome's babysitter features have nothing to grab onto. There's no background tab to freeze because each chart becomes its own real window with its own process isolation on its own monitor managed by Windows itself, not some browser deciding it knows better than you do. You grab a chart tab, you drag it out, you slam it onto the 3rd monitor, done. It stays there. You close the app at the end of the day, you open it up the next morning, and every window comes back exactly where you left it. Same monitor, same layout, same everything. And it's got the stuff that multi-monitor traders actually want. Link your windows by color, so changing the symbol on one flips them all. Crosshair sync across every screen. the works. Do me a favor, if you run TradingView on more than one monitor and you're not using the desktop app, go get it today. It's the single biggest upgrade you'll make this week and it costs you nothing. Now here's the part I really want you to hear. Notice what I have not done in this video. I have not told you to buy a single thing, not a computer, not a part, nothing. Because 9 times out of 10, the freeze isn't a hardware problem. It's a settings problem. And I'd rather tell you the truth and lose a sale than sell you a multi-$1,000 machine that you don't need. But for the 1 time out of 10 where it is the machine, let me tell you what actually matters. It's not the fastest CPU that fixes the freezes. Let me be precise here, because the internet will lie about this. The freeze itself is usually a RAM problem. Browsers spin up a separate process for every chart, every tab, and they all want memory. Run TradingView across 4 monitors, plus NinjaTrader, or plus some other broker platform, plus a couple Chrome windows, and 16 gigs gets eaten alive before the opening bell. That's your freeze. If you have some heavy-duty Pine script indicators running custom calculations, that will push your memory usage even higher. So RAM is a spec that everybody underbuys. 32 gigabytes minimum, and if you're running a multi-platform setup, 64 is where I'd put you. But don't you dare cheap out on a processor. I know I'll take some heat for saying it, but the morning the market rips and every platform you own is recalculating at the same second, a weak CPU is the thing that falls a half a step behind, and a half a step is the whole game. You want real cores and real clock speed, a current flagship class chip. Here's how to find out which camp you're in. I built a free benchmark test. Just click the link in the description. Run it. Takes 2 minutes. It'll tell you straight whether your machine has the horsepower or whether it's just your browser strangling you. All right, so in conclusion, there are 3 fixes. Turn off your browser babysitter, turn on hardware acceleration, and test it. And get off the browser and onto the desktop app. Do those 3 things and that freeze is gone. And most of you won't have spent a penny. Your computer was never the lemon. Your browser was just doing its job a little too well. Hey, and if you found this video helpful, do me a favor, slam the subscribe button. I put out videos like this all the time to help you optimize your trading experience. And if you want to see the ultimate computer for trading, you definitely want to watch this video next. My name's Eddie Z. Thanks for watching. May the trend be with you.